What's up, people? What's up? So I was having a conversation with my sister, which is ironic because I actually had this topic lined up anyway. Um, and she made it very clear to me that there is a such thing as good bad. There's a such thing as good guys and bad guys. There's is such thing as antagonists and protagonists. Now we're gonna get into that. We're gonna dive into that. But let me start off by saying we all have problems. We all got issues. We all have something that we going through, something that we fighting for, something that we trying to just regain our grounding on, something that we're trying to discover, something that we're trying to empower, something that we're trying to motivate, something that we're trying to push ourselves through. We need a pep talk. We all have problems. Let's stop acting like we don't. Let's stop pretending that our world is unicorns and rainbows and everything is so merry and great. The thing about it is, it's how you carry yourself. It's what you choose to tell yourself. It's the reality you choose to live in. Some things just messed up. Some people wake up with this gratification of thank God for waking up, and some people hate waking up. Let's just be real. Some people drown their sorrows. Some people use other vices. Fact of the matter is, we all have problems. But this is what I noticed, not only in real life, but here on social media. I think there are antagonists and I think there are protagonists. I think there are antagonists and I think there are protagonists. Now, for those that are not quite sure what an antagonist is, what a protagonist is, we're going to break this down Barney Fife style for you guys. Let me get to this chat real quick. Big E, I see you. The church lady, what's good? Sis, I see you in the building. You're going to like this one. Let's see who else we had. Miss Curlin in this mother. What's going on? What's going on? So we're talking about protagonist and antagonist. What is a protagonist? What is an antagonist? So I got a little video I'm gonna play for you guys so we can all be on the same sheet of music. But at the end of the day, I just wanted to put this out there. We all have problems. We all have things that we're dealing with. We all if we're not on our last dollar, we may be on our last ounce of motivation, our last ounce of inspiration. And sometimes we need other people. Sometimes we need other people to applaud us, to validate us, to tell us, hey man, things are going to be all right. There is light at the end of the tunnel, no matter what you're going through. But this is what I notice here on YouTube, on social media. I noticed that there are more than antagonists. I noticed this a lot. Like no matter how clear you try to make the message, no matter how positive you try to make the message, there's always someone looking to tear it down, to dissect it, to make it worse or to make it bad. And I noticed that these type of people, like they feed off of it. They feed off of it. Like they're excited about it. Like they get their rocks off doing these things. I call these people protagonists. Like every single word, every single video, the entire channel is just about how can I condemn someone else? How can I push this hate? How can I push this pain? How can I push this negativity? How can I put this on you? How can I escape my real life, my reality, and put my pain on you? And they find the person that's smiling. They find the person that has an addiction to life, and they try to put all of their negative energy onto that person. You guys see that on social media? You ever see somebody try to put all of their negative energy onto another person? And I see that a lot. And it's so funny to me is I just noticed this is not just influencers or channel holders. These are people that roam in the comments. It's like, I love to see some negative shit. I love to put some type of hardship on someone else. Hey, let me tag you in this hardship. Let me say, hey, yeah, I want you to help me, do a video against this person and do a video on that person. It's like, it's an ongoing thing. So I wanted to kind of break down the difference between an antagonist and a protagonist, so that way you guys can have a better understanding of exactly what I'm talking about. Let's get to it.
What is the difference
Fair
between
use.
a protagonist and an antagonist? The protagonist is the main character or the hero of the story. Every protagonist has a problem that they must face during the story. An antagonist is the opposite of the protagonist. They're usually the villain of the story. The antagonist's goal is to make life difficult for the protagonist in the story. Let's look at a few examples of protagonists and antagonists in stories that you already know. In the story of the Three Little Pigs, the three pigs are the protagonists because they are trying to get rid of the antagonist. The antagonist is the wolf because he is trying to eat the three little pigs. In the story of The Little Mermaid, we have Ariel and Ursula. Which one is the protagonist and which is the antagonist? In the new version of Annie, who is the protagonist and who is the antagonist? What other examples of antagonists and protagonists can you think of?
Created using. Are you an antagonist or protagonist? That's the question. Are you an antagonist or protagonist? Are you a person that likes to promote problems? Are you a person that likes to find people that way you can put your negative energy onto those people? Or do Jay Watson, what's going on, Jenny? I see you. What type of person are you? And you know, here's my thing. And let's go off a base right now. The base is that we all have problems, right? We're all trying to do something to promote some type of betterment in our life, leave some type of legacy for our families, do something that the generation before us either did well or didn't do so well. But we're all trying to look to the horizon and say, man, what can I do to be great? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. When we always talk about, when people talk about negativity, it's so many people there to view it. But when you talk about positivity, it's nobody around. And this is interesting to me. Salute to Raz Girl. She had a phenomenal show yesterday. You guys are not subscribed, subscribe to Raz Girl. So my question is, are you an antagonist or a protagonist? Are you a superhero or are you a villain? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You know what? I like Thanos, and I'm gonna tell you why I like Thanos, right? Because Thanos was willing to do what other people were not willing to do. Snap. Sometimes you gotta get rid of people. Let me talk about it now. Sometimes you gotta get rid of people. Sis, I hope you're listening to me. And I'm not talking about getting rid of them like killing them. I'm talking about getting rid of them out your life. Like when you have people that are antagonists in your life, you got to get rid of them because they're always going to be antagonists in your life. They're always going to be antagonists in your life. They're always going to be the people that say you can't do it. You're not good enough. How dare you? Why are you trying to be positive? Why are you trying to bring people together? Why are you trying to shed light on X, Y, and Z? Why do you want to promote the real conversation? Come on now. And the reason why I like Thanos so much, it was like, hey, you know, I'm a bad guy, or I'm willing to take it there. Sometimes you can't be nice to people. Sometimes you got to snap your finger. Sometimes you got to hit the like button, y'all. Come on now, let's talk about it. Sometimes you got to be the bad guy to show people, yeah, I'll take it there. I'm going to smile with you. I'm a ha-ha-he with you, but sometimes I'm going to take it there. But here's the thing. You got to know when to let people go. This could be family members. This could be friends. This could be coworkers. This could be people who, for some reason, found their way to your channel, to your household, to your inner circle, to your city grounds, whatever it is. You got to be willing to say, go that way. I'm good. I'm happy without you. Some of us are holding on to antagonists. Some of us are holding on to antagonists by any means necessary. No matter how much they disrespect you, degrade you, talk down on you, belittle you, whatever it is that they're doing, some of us are holding on to antagonists on a regular basis. We are consistently doing it. And what really shocks me is the fact that, you know, we come to YouTube or we come to social media platforms and here, you know, where you can be anybody you can be, right? You can be anybody you want to be, right? You just make up some shit. I noticed how evil people can be. Let that sink in for a minute. I noticed the real them, right? Or the made up them or the character them. I noticed that the only character people want to be is the bad person. Is the person that's willing to say and do anything for a like, a view, a share, a donation. And that to me is always, it was always interesting to me. It's almost like this is like a science project on human nature. So I asked that question, are you an antagonist or protagonist? And I know some people are like, well, hey, what's the difference? Because I don't consider myself to be a superhero. Well, here's the thing, man. Do you consider yourself to be a person? Uh-oh, here we go. Do you consider yourself to be an adult? Here we go. Do you consider yourself to be a grown man or a woman? Uh-oh, here we go. Do you consider yourself to be a citizen? Do you pay your taxes? Well, if you do, you know what I'm saying, and that's your truth, then ladies and gentlemen, you're a protagonist. You don't have to be a hero. You just do what you need to do, and you're living in your truth. You're living your best life. But there are people out there that's not living their best life. I want to explain this to you guys. There are people out there not living their best life, and because they see you're trying, they're going to do whatever they can to stop you, whether that's real life or social media. I hope y'all listening to me. They're going to do whatever they can to stop you. They're going to get herds of people to try to stop you. And I've literally seen that on social media. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's sad and it's sickening. It's sad and it's sickening. I've literally bared witness to people that don't like other people, tag people in post. Hey, yo, hit me up tomorrow so we can talk about, how we going to do this to this person. How we going to, and it's like, what the hell? I wonder what happened to them that turned them from an protagonist to an antagonist. Why do we come to social media just to condemn others? I mean, normally if you don't like people, you stay away from people, but not on social media. Not on social media. It's like people keep on going back to the same place. Well, here's something I wanted to talk to you guys about. We all have problems. You should not have anybody around you that's going to help make your problems worse. You should not steadily keep people around you that's going to help make your problems worse. Because what I notice here is I hear you, let's talk. I hear you, salute. I'm gonna be dropping a link here in a minute. Let me get this part out real quick. I just noticed that it's so much. It's so many people that don't realize we all are going through something, and it's something that you can say that can bring people some type of joy, some type of peace, some type of strength to keep on going, because people have children, people have jobs that they're holding on to that they hate. Hell, some people, I'm gonna be honest with you, some people hate being a parent. They hate being married. They hate being in relationships. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Some people hate being alive. Some people hate being alive, and you never know what you're saying is going to be the catalyst of life and death. You never know if what you're saying is going to provide motivation or misinformation. Salute, salute. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have problems. And nobody's problem is better than somebody else's, right? I can have a fully paid off brand new car, but no place to stay. My credit score can be an 800, but guess what? Right? Guess what? I'm behind on child support. So the fact of the matter is, your problems are no better than mine. But the thing about it is, nobody should come to social media on this thing of I'm better than you because of whatever. Man, forget all that. The thing about it is, what can you do to help other people, or do you even care to? See, that's what I'm noticing here on social media, bro. Everybody's not here to help people. Everybody's not here to help people. And that's something, and you know what's so funny to me? Salute. I see y'all in the building. You know what's so funny to me is you don't gotta be here to fucking help people. Duh, you don't have to be here to help people, because how you are in real life should be displayed on who you are online. If I see somebody fall in the street, you know what I'm going to do? Hey, do you need help? Do you need assistance? If I see that somebody has a problem here online, you know what I'm going to do? Hey, do you need help? Do you need assistance? Because that's who I am. But a lot of people who are saying, this is just the character, right? This is just fake. No. This is exactly who you are. The highs and the lows. But I noticed that there are a lot of people living in the lows. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask again, are you an antagonist or protagonist? Are you one of those people that says, you know what, I'm not a hero, but I just try to do what I can do the best way I can do it? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You are a protagonist. You don't have to be a superhero. You're just adulting up. You're just doing the things that you need to do to be successful. You're just trying to teach your kids the best way you know how. You're just going to work. You're just that entrepreneur. You're just working on your credit. You're just working on your relationship. Congratulations, you are a protagonist. You are a hero to you. Sometimes you don't have to be a hero to everybody else. You're just a hero for you. You're somebody that realized that it's okay to be a grown-up. Congratulations. Welcome to the conversation. But it's some people that's out there, and I'm telling you right now, they have major issues. Major issues to the point where it's always about condemning the next person. Every single conversation is about hatred. It's about disdain. It's about distraction. It's about discontentment. Every fucking conversation. You can't tell me this is just an online conversation. No, this is you real life. This is you real life, real time. And this shit is scary. This shit is scary. Now, I did something purposely because I wanted to see if you guys would catch it. Nobody looked like they caught it, but I'm going to throw it back on the screen. The protagonist is a good guy. And I was hoping somebody would say, well, protagonist doesn't mean bad guy. Well, here's my thing. Sometimes the good guy has to be the bad guy. Sometimes the bad guy has to be the good guy. Anybody want me to indulge and explain in that conversation? Sis, I hope you're listening. Anybody listening? Y'all listening? Okay, here we go. I'm telling you, this thing get deep over here. Now, normally the protagonist is the person that's the good person, not the bad person, right? But sometimes, here's the thing. When people take your kindness for weakness, sometimes you have to show them that you got a savage level too. You can take it there too. Hey, I smile all the time. I'm nice. Hey, I'm here for you. It's cool. It's haha. It's rainbows. But sometimes you got to tell people, listen, bro, I got some savagery in me too. Sometimes the bad guy, you know what I'm saying, is the good guy. And sometimes the good guy is the bad guy. But I was waiting for somebody in the chat to be like, oh, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. What? The protagonist, the Joker, hold on, that don't go together. It does go together. Because sometimes the bad guy thinks they're doing good. Right? Sometimes the bad guy thinks they're doing good. Okay, well, let me flip it for y'all. Since y'all didn't get that one, let me help y'all a little bit better. Here we go. Sometimes the good guy needs to do bad. Let me move that out the way. Hold on, wait a minute. I totally agree. Misery is real. Hold on. Sometimes the good guy has to show that they have savagery. Sometimes the good guy has to snap their finger and say, you know what, I'm tired of this. You know, it's time to let you know who I am. It's time to let you know what I stand for. It's time to let you know my standards and morals and values. I'm tired of ignoring. I'm tired of turning the other cheek. I'm just being real. Just being real. Sometimes the good guy has to be the bad guy. Sometimes the good guy has to say the things that are unpopular. Because see, when I flipped it like that, and I want to tell you something, because I noticed that a lot of the people that say, you know, I'm here for this and I'm here for that and blah, 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 they think they're the good guys. They think they're the good guys. They think what they're doing is needed and necessary, ladies and gentlemen. It's needed and necessary. They think they're the protagonist. Now, I know you guys are saying this is like a catch-22. I never really thought about it like that. I know you ain't think about it like that. That's why we exist over here. Sometimes it's the people that's doxing people. Oh, we the good guys. Some people, it's the people that's disrespecting people. We the good guys. Sometimes it's the people that's condemning people and degrading people. We the good guys, though. Well, how can a Joker be the good guy? So then, in order to combat that, you now have to become the antagonist. You have to show a level of savagery. You have to show a level of chest poking out, back straight. You have to use some of your superpowers. And I say your superpowers are your God-given attributes. Because what I noticed is that a lot of people on social media, they come to social media to escape whatever it is that they got going on in real life. And that's fine. That's cool. I get it. But I noticed that while they're escaping, they're condemning others. While they're escaping their real life problems, they're condemning others. Can you imagine somebody coming to social media and in a abusive relationship, or always have to curse and fuss and whatever the case may be, and then they come to social media and they find somebody to curse out because they want to let out all that anger? And they know it's no way for you to really, fight back other than cursing them out. But they indulge in that because that's what they're used to. I'm telling you, I sit back and I watch certain things and I just tilt my head and I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. That's weird. There are people online that are crying out for help and you guys don't even see it. There are people online that need support and you guys don't even see it. There's such a big movement to condemn one another. There's such a big movement to hate. There's no building going on. Yesterday, we talked about Black Lives Matter. And I believe it was a good conversation. I'm going to be dropping this link in a minute. But, I believe it was a good conversation. But you notice that, when you talk about Black Lives Matter, it's funny how it's easy to see that Black lives do not matter in the Black sector of YouTube. It don't. I've heard more disrespectful shit in the last 2 years than I've heard in the 40 years of my life. I've heard more disrespectful shit in the last 2 years than I've heard in my 40 years of life. That's crazy. There's a lack of people living their best life. There's a lack of people enjoying themselves. There's a lack of people getting out and taking long walks in the park and going to the beach and just loving on one another and having that inspiration. And you know how I notice it's a lack of that because of what comes back online. Imagine being able to hug your children, sitting down, watching a movie, eating ice cream, playing a video game, whatever it is that you do with your kid, right? And then 5 minutes later, you're online trying to dox somebody or you trying to expose somebody. That's why I said something's not happening. Something is not happening in people's lives, y'all. Something's not happening. Some goodness is not happening in people's lives because to me, the goodness overshadows the negativity. The goodness outweighs the negativity. And to me, it's like, how can we have time for negativity on a regular basis if we have all this good stuff going on in real life? Don't make sense to me. I can think of probably about 20 things that I can do in real life other than some of the things that I see sometimes on social media. I think the real conversation is or the real statement to make is, like I said, we all have problems. We all have things that we're going through, that we're trying to figure out, that we're trying to say, you know what, hey, this is too much, or this is how I need to handle the problem. Tazzy Ivory says, lack of character. I think lack of living, ladies and gentlemen. Lack of living, lack of understanding, lack of commitment to self-awareness. there's a level of craziness that goes along with social media that a lot of people seem to be missing the real understanding of. The more that you indulge in nonsense, the less time you have for you, the less time you have for your family, the less time you have living your real best life. But I do see people condemn people's problems. Hell, I see them promote it. I see people promote other people's problems. Imagine me sitting down promoting another man or woman's problems as if it's something to laugh at. It's something to cheer for. I heard you and your girlfriend broke up. That's so funny to me. Hey, y'all, I heard one of your kids is sick. That's so funny to me. I would expect my audience to hold me accountable and say, hey, man, listen, I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's funny. And I'm going to make this statement, and this is probably going to be the last time you ever see me. But there's no morals. There's no standards. We talk about so many things that we hold of value. Big Pressure, what's up? We talk about the things that we say that this is our standard and this is what we stand as adults and men and women and blah, 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 whatever. You know what's so funny? I did something that I don't normally do. You know, I reached out to one of my veteran buddies or whatever that's in Texas or whatever, white guy, Caucasian guy. And I gave him a couple links to look at. And these are all links of Black YouTubers. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you what he said because he's as blunt as me. Okay, real cool guy. We was downrange together. He just happens to be a Marine. So salute to the Marines out there. And I'm gonna tell you what he said. I'm a I gotta laugh. I'm gonna paraphrase what it is that he told me. He said, "What type of fucking people are they? Who has time for that?" I said, "Bro, listen, man. This is a everyday thing, man. That's an everyday thing. An everyday thing." He said, "Who has time for that?" I said, bro, this is a white dude that's saying that. He said, I wish I would walk into the office and I heard somebody listening to that in the office. I would fire their ass on the spot. I said, dude, but that's entertainment. That's YouTube. No, that's firing, motherfucker. He said, I would have fired their ass on the spot. I wish I would hear that shit. If that's not an energy drainer, if that's not counterproductive, nothing good that comes from something like that. Nothing good from that. And you have to be a certain type of person to listen to something like that. Can you imagine listening for hours and hours upon hours? God damn, what type of person? And he was like going in. I was like, hold on, bro. Wait a minute. I said, hold on now. You're a white guy now. Chill, homie. Chill. Oh my God, man. I mean, he had me dying laughing, man. And I was just like, hey, this is crazy, right? And it's so interesting to me because at the end of the day, man, you know, I just wanted to give you guys this reminder. We all have problems. We all going through some shit. We all going through some shit, man, but don't give up. Don't give up, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up because somebody is trying to poke at you, press your buttons. You know, because I even see that with me sometimes. It's like, okay, well, let me mention ToughLove and throw some shade at ToughLove. And it's like, dude, like, listen, I don't care nothing about you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about you. If you ain't trying to build and you ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into the positive conversation because I keep on getting these links to people talking about positivity. So we're gonna get into that part. But if you're not trying to better men and women, children, communities, if you're not trying to have conversations that matter, like if your whole niche is like, how can I hurt someone? How can I expose somebody's problems? You know what I'm saying? How can I change their message up? Like, I don't want to have a conversation with you. Like, you lack importance because you lack substance. I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't want to sit in a chat. I don't want to sit in a comment section. You stay wherever you stay at. Because to me, if you lack value and substance online, then you lack value and substance offline. There is no, it's a character. This is you. This is you. Because here's the thing, when I say we all have problems, can you imagine me getting online saying, oh, well, shit, I'm rich, right? I ain't got no problems, right? I got everything all figured out. No, that's not what it's about at all. Now let's get into this positivity thing. Listen, I've heard people say positivity is a mindset. I've heard people say positivity is being optimistic. I've heard people say positivity is turning the other cheek. I heard positivity is smiling all the time, right? Let me tell you guys something. Positivity is fucking trying. Did I make myself clear? Just for everybody. Everybody. Positivity is trying. Positivity is knowing better. That's what positivity is. Positivity is, I know you said something bad about me, but me not cursing you out. That's positive, right? I know you, all you do is sit around and you spread negativity, right? And I don't take your goddamn channel down. That's positivity. Let's stop pretending like, oh, well, positivity and positive. No. Positivity is you trying to do better. You realizing that betterment is the better way to go because you don't want to get caught out in the fuck shit. You don't want to turn on that level of savagery. You want to just fall back and say, you know what, man, shit, that ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. It's not even worth it. I've watched men and women take words that I've grown accustomed to knowing and appreciating and dismantling them. They've dismantled them. Like here on social media, it's like, oh no, we ain't gonna say that, and we ain't gonna say this, and we ain't gonna like good words. Good words. I've watched people take even with the military. Oh, that's a bad thing. You know, I respect all veterans, but I just don't respect you, or shit like that, which makes no sense. And as a veteran, I don't even know how people sit back and hear shit like that, to be honest with you. Words like leadership is bad. Word like accountability is bad. Constructive criticism is bad. Like, goddamn, positivity is bad. Like, I've never been anywhere in my goddamn life where those words were bad. Except here. Except here. And I was just like, damn, well, what words are good? Doxing is a good word. Exposing people is a good word. Cursing people out is a good word. Those are good words. I don't know, man. I just think that, you know, when do we get to a point where just like, yo, it's like we're all on the same playing field. We all have voices, and it's how you choose to use your voice that really resonates with people. And can your message go anywhere besides the black sector of YouTube? Salute USN retired. And you know what? It's to me, it's not just about the negativity. It's about us. It's about us. You know what I'm saying? What do we want? What do we come to social media for? You know, what do you come to social media for? Hey, I'm not above, you know what I'm saying, watching somebody getting cursed out, especially if they deserve it. But the fact of the matter is, it's like, you know, at the beginning, middle, and end of the day, what is it that you want from social media? And I'm telling you right now, I believe a lot of people come to social media to put a pause on their real life. But here's the great thing about it. If you got a lot of great things going on in real life, you don't need to escape your real life. God damn, I'm about to piss somebody off. You don't need to escape your real life if you got something good going on. I never heard that before. Oh, I'm having great sex. Let me pause this real quick. Let me get out the vagina. That makes sense. Let me jump out this vagina real quick because it's so good. Right? Let me stop drinking this Hennessy because it's so good. Right? Come on now. Let me stop watching this good ass movie because it's just so good. I mean, let's just be real. I know if you have a good life, right? You have a good life. You have a good support system. How many people are going to say, well, let me stop my good life to come over here and live negatively? No, not on a daily basis. Not for hours upon hours upon hours. Come on, Jay Watson. You know what I'm talking about. We're coming to social media to escape the real reality of us not applying ourselves in real life. Us probably being condemned somewhere in real life. Somebody don't give you their ear. So you come to social media so that way you can have a voice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody don't pay attention to you in real life. So you come to social media so you can get an audience. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Your opinion don't matter in real life. So you come to social media. Hey, y'all, this is what I think. Uh-oh. You ain't got no real support system, nobody around you to cheer you on. So you good on social media. You say, well, I'm going to be the most negative person so that way everybody can come see what I got to say. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's what I'm saying. It's easy to figure out what's going on. Let's just say that. We all have problems, but I'm just saying some problems are some people's problems are different than other people's. Well, since I'm talking about problems, let me talk about mine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, y'all get some popcorn out. ToughLove about to talk about his problems. Let me talk about mine. Well, let's take for instance that I've been to Afghanistan and Iraq twice. I've seen deaths. I've dealt with not only deaths by the enemy, but also deaths by suicide. People that I've talked to one moment at breakfast and then find out at lunch, you know, they were blew up. I was married over 10 years ago. But due to the military, you know, going back and forth, I'll come back, you know what I'm saying? We'll be together for about 6 months and I'll leave for a year, come back, she leave for a year. And we went like that for a long time. So we kind of grew apart. Uh-oh, ToughLove exposing his problems. Get your popcorn. You know, I deal with people on a regular basis, you know, who tell me their problems, whether it's homeless people, whether it's children in foster care, whether it's military wounded warriors here at the VA hospital. So I deal with people who, like I said before, have this infinity of life, but they also have real problems and they need somebody. And I'm like a sponge, right? I'm like a sponge, and I take their problems in or whatever. And sometimes when I let my guard down a little bit, like it hits me. You ever had something hit you like, oh shit, wow, you know what I'm saying? And I take in and I absorb and I absorb and I absorb. which is why, you know what I'm saying, hey, you can catch me at the, at the gym boxing or running on the track or whatever case may be. Now it's like, okay, I got to get that. I got to exhort that energy. I got to get that energy. I got to get that thought process out. You know what I'm saying? Those feelings and emotions out. And sometimes when I'm just sitting down long enough and I talk and I focus in on some of those issues and concerns that were brought to my attention, and then some of my real life shit, right? Things that I've been through, trial and tribulation that I've been through, right? Sometimes that shit, hey, I'll drop a tear. And my sister will tell you, I am not a goddamn crier. I think I've cried more in the last year than I've ever cried in my life because I've dealt with so many people and I remember so many things. And that's a great thing too, because I sit around with vets and we have like this therapy session. So for those that are not in a therapy session, whether that's one-on-one or a group, I advise you guys to go and talk to somebody. So I sit around and I listen to these guys, and they say, they talk about their relationships with their spouses and their children, how either some of them can work, some of them can't work or whatever. But a lot of them, we all establish something that's very clear. We all got problems. We all got problems. And before I make a problem for someone else, you know what I'm saying, I would rather help them. And that's the opposite of what I see here on social media. That's the opposite. Like, I've never seen so many people like so willing to hinder someone else. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I've never been around a place where it was all about hindering someone else. And me being optimistic, a protagonist, I'm like, hey, why don't we help? And why don't we, do this? And why don't we do that? And it's always the antagonist that comes and like, nah, that ain't what we here for. No, hell no. What you think this is, dog? What's up, homie? What's popping? And I've never seen so many people last for so long doing what it is that I see that they do. And I just really wanted to ask that question. Like, do you guys not know that we all have problems? That we all working through some shit, that we all trying to be better? It's like the things that I see, it's like, be proud of your journey. Let me say this to you guys. Be proud of your journey. Your journey is for you, just like your blessings are for you. Just like you get your blessings when you get your blessings. Don't be pissed off because somebody else got their blessing before you. I see that a lot on social media too. But also in real life. Don't be upset because somebody else got their blessing before you did. I see people root against people when they should be rooting for people. I see people hating people when they should have the greatest admiration for people. I see people condemning people in every goddamn chat room they can condemn them in, with the same background as the people they're condemning. But here's the thing, they're condemning them not because it's something to condemn. They're condemning the other person to fit into the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, I have always been a motherfucking leader. Before the army, in the army, and now after the army. Always. Always. So it shocks me when I see men that can't stand on their own 2 feet. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It shocks me. It shocks me and it frightens me. Because they have women that they need to protect. They have children that they need to protect. And if you can't stand on your own on social media, I doubt very seriously you're standing on your own off of social media. I've watched things happen on social media that's not only appalling and alarming, but disgusting. Disgusting. We so excited for the wrong things. So happy to see the wrong things. But not realizing we all have problems. We all going through some shit. I'm gonna drop this link. Anybody feel like they want to come up and pull up, I'll let you guys pull up or whatever case may be. Yeah, but it's, I mean, it's an attitude, it's a mindset, it's a feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's a feeling. You know, it's like, you know what I hate? I hate to put another content creator's name in a title and do nothing but like just totally disrespect them, disrespect their family, disrespect, you know, their job, disrespect their character. Like, it's just like, to me, I feel like that's so pointless. When if I have a means to reach out to you, whether it's an email, a phone number, you know, some means to reach out, even if it's just me commenting on your page saying, hey, let's talk. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, people are afraid to have a conversation because they realize that what they're standing on is a piece of shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like people are afraid to have real conversations because they know it's almost like, let me hide my face and let me throw rocks from behind the screen, or let me hide my face and make these negative comments about whatever. And it's just like, just have a conversation. At some point in time, if you're a content creator and your audience is not pushing you to say, well, just go talk to the person. How many videos are you gonna make? How many comments are you gonna make? Just go talk to the person. It's time, motherfucker. Damn, like a broken record. I mean, if nobody's perfect, I ain't met a perfect goddamn person on social media yet. You got all the money, but you got low self-esteem, right? Shit, you got a nice car, but ain't got no credit. Like, I mean, the fact of the matter is, it's like we all have something that we're working on. So why are we acting like we're better than other people? But it's some people that realize, hey, since we all have problems, how come we not doing anything to put out something that's really going to help people with the problems? Maybe it's just me. I done seen people attack leadership, accountability, positivity, constructive criticism. I done seen them attack everything, and I'm just waiting for, well, I tell you what do you got to offer? I appreciate that, church lady. I mean, that's what I be asking myself. What do you have to offer? If I can't make the shot, if I can't run the ball, if I can't articulate well, what do you bring to the table? What conversation do you have going on? And I think that's the issue. It's like, people want you to stop doing what you want to do, but have nothing in return to give. No substance, no value. They just want you to stop. Salute, Shank Rock. Great interview, by the way. But I'm about to drop this link for anybody that want to pull up. I see my sis back here. Sis, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Tough Love? Salute to the chat. Salute, Tough Love. Salute, everybody. Hope y'all enjoying y'all Friday. It's kind of rainy where I am, but it is what it is. I'm going to be unbelievable today, so I don't even care about the rain. So it's all good.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. They're not going to be able to believe it. I'm trying to tell you. But Tough Love, I just want to really thank you today for the conversation. And it's so funny that how it just happened to coincide with what you're going to be talking about today. And I really just thank you for it. Because sometimes even the strongest soldiers need a support system. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes it's okay not to be strong. And what I mean by that is, you got to understand that even though you're strong, having a good support system and a solid support system is imperative. It's very imperative, because we all at some point will need someone, whether we want to believe that or not. I find that to be very, very true. And you are definitely a support system to me, because number one, I know that you're going to be honest with me. It's important to have an honest support system. You don't want a cheerleading section as your support system, because the issue that you're going to find with a lot of that is they're going to constantly cheer for you, but are they going to be cheering for the right reasons? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you definitely don't want just the with their pom-poms and, you know, calling out your name and this, that, and the third. But then when you're doing something wrong, guess what they still gonna be doing? Cheering. So that means they're not going to be keeping it real with you. You need people that are going to be keeping it real with you at all times and telling you what you need to hear. All of those things coincide together to help you build, to help you grow, to help you navigate life. You know, so I really just want to keep you all encouraged and also to check your surroundings. And like sometimes you may have to demote people from positions in your life that they're in. You might have a lot of captains, you know, on your team right now that should have been on the deck cleaning, you know. So we all have to do some cleaning, and it's not just spring cleaning. Sometimes you're gonna have to do it throughout the year, but you have to learn to put yourself first and not be selfish when it comes to yourself, your life, your healing. All of those things together is one. So I just wanted to chime in real quick with you guys. I hope you guys have a great Friday. Peace and blessings to you all. Salute, like I said, to the chat, and tough love, and y'all have a great day.
Salute, sis. Salute. Yeah, so I'm just kind of looking at this right quick, man. Let me change this up real quick for you guys. Hold on. Give me 1 second. So like I was saying, we all have problems. We all have things that we're working on, things that we're trying to build, things that we're trying to accomplish. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think a lot of people they lack real encouragement. They really lack encouragement. I think we keep on getting back to this situation where it's just like what are you here on YouTube to do? Salute, love E. I think we're getting into the situation like, well, you know, I'm not here to get a motivational speech. I'm not here to hear no positive shit. And I was like, I don't think I've ever went anywhere where someone couldn't say something positive to me. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I go to a club, I don't know if somebody can't come up to me and say, man, I like, hey, them some dope sneakers or them some dope shoes or that's a dope shirt. Like, I don't know if I ever been somewhere where say, like I've been to funerals. Welcome back. I've been to funerals where people were saying positive things. Oh, your mother was a great person, or this person was a great person. And I've never been somewhere where someone said, you know, I ain't here for the positivity. And I don't know. I just find that to be interesting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you're not here for the positivity, but the things that you're indulging in, to me just seem funny. I don't know. It just seemed funny. Because these will be the same people that then turn around and say, well, let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with our black men killing black men. But I thought you weren't here for no positivity. Huh? You know, after you dox somebody, they be like, oh, yeah, we need to protect all black women. Like, huh? What the? Are we here for the positivity or are we not? Like, I don't get it. It's like it's the switch up be real, right? But it'd be interesting to me. Somebody in the back. Let me see. Yeah, I know I be really trying to give people the opportunity to hit the link. So you guys hit the link if you feel like you want to chit chat a little bit. Antonio, welcome to the show. You might be on mute. It says your Wi-Fi is 0 bar.
Oh, me?
Can you hear me? I can hear you now. What's up?
Yeah. Oh, nothing more than some British chocolate.
Jay Watson
What's
said
the
I'm about to put that
question?
on a t-shirt. What's up with you? What's popping? What's shaking? Huh? What's going on?
Nothing. I must say that I've been a protagonist for a while. And let me tell you what I'm fighting for.
I'm more drugs in the school?
For
more drugs in the school?
Oh, okay.
Just admit it.
I'm fighting for
more drugs in the school. Just admit it. Please admit it. Just admit it. We tired of you lying Let me purgatory real quick. Let me put her in purgatory. I had to get her the hell up out of here, y'all. I had to get her the hell up out of here because I know she's a drug dealer. I know it. And I'm going to report her as soon as I get off of live to YouTube. Okay? That's because that's where you go to report everybody, to YouTube. You don't go to the police, right? You go to YouTube, okay? She back out of purgatory.
I'm a protagonist I'm over here trying to get rid of Haitian Jack sneakers, shoes. That's what I'm doing. That's that. There you go. All right. What's the question, sir?
I really want to ask in regards to like everybody having problems. Why do you think that social media is such a great escape from I guess regular life? Why do you think social media is such a great escape from regular life, everyday life?
Escape from everyday life. Not for me, it isn't. But I never try to escape life. I try to get as much of it as possible. Just like drugs, I'm joking.
Right.
No, I try to get
out of here. Let me put you in purgatory for that answer. Talking about drugs. This is a family show. She just made this. Now this is an X-rated show. Thanks a lot. Now I got to call the DEA on your ass. Okay, let me bring out a purgatory.
They're banging at my door. Yeah, so I think that to be honest, when it comes to social media, this is my take on this. People were only let in, like, oh God, I need riding dirty. People were let, when you have Hollywood and you have actresses and actors that would get jobs and stuff. There's a reason why a lot of people didn't get to be, because of shit like this, like people on YouTube. Like, these are, to me, a lot of them, including your ass now. No, sir. A lot of them are rejects. And I think that.
Let me get her the hell up out of here talking about as a reject. Salute the CE in the building. I appreciate that donation, lovely. Thank you. I appreciate it. She's in purgatory, y'all. If y'all wonder where the hell she went, I put her in purgatory. Let her look around and check her property because she will be going back. She's in purgatory. That's where she's at. Okay, she's back. She's back. Hello.
Okay, that's so. Sim said so. Come help me, man. I'm in purgatory. Come get me.
Sim said so can get some of this purgatory too now. Anybody can get the purgatory. This is free. Purgatory gang.
Oh shit. It's free. I know, right? The PG gang. Yeah, but I do. I believe that that a lot of people that are on YouTube are rejects. I mean, who disagrees? I mean, if you have to come every day and all you have is negative shit to talk about, you're a loner. Because I know when I see a person, it could be at the workplace, anywhere. Every one of us have experienced a person that we're like, oh God, here they come, go the other way, hurry up. So those type of people, those are the ones that are on YouTube. And then they find, when they're out there, they find like them to listen to them. And then they become that little, that little bus gang. The little yellow red bus.
Let me get you the hell up out of here for saying whatever you just said. I wasn't even listening. But I'm gonna let you guys know something, right? I don't think it's a content creator that finds these people. I think they find content creator. You know what I'm saying? And then I think that people do a great job, especially when you're promoting something, whether it's positive or negative. They tell you who to go. Either they talk about the person or they tell you where to go to get more of what it is that's going on now. So that's how that train starts. Like me, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start calling out positive people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. Just to start that. To promote that, or I'll push it to my to the community tab. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like when you say out loud, I'm not here for positivity, I look at you funny. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never heard nobody say I'm not here for positivity. Like, that shit sounds crazy to me. That just sounds crazy. Can you imagine saying that in front of your spouse or your child? Like, I'm not here for positivity. Then what the fuck you here for?
No.
Like,
no.
God dirty, what's up, man?
I would not say that in front of anybody.
I couldn't even say that with a straight face. I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't say it with a straight face.
All right. That's why I went to a bar.
even if I went to the bar to get sloppy drunk, you know what I'm saying, and somebody started talking about something that I felt like was, that maybe wasn't on my mind, I wouldn't tell them I'm not here for positivity. Like, I mean, say what you're gonna say, bro. We can have this conversation. But it's just the fact that you deliberately come to social media to see people get hurt, to see people get disrespected, to see people get exposed and doxxed. You deliberately do that. Come on now, you can't. I'm about to piss somebody up. You can't tell me that's cool shit. That's what's up.
They're evil. That's called evil. That's just called evil. There's just some evil ass people out there. That's just
like
some evil people because they
driving past the funeral home, looking at the funeral home every day, talking about, yep, another woman died. Yep. What type
only
of person would that make me?
What the owner?
Come on, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh Lord. The world is filled with it's filled with a lot of negativity. We have a balance. The issue is positive people don't have time to sit around and just listen to negativity all day, or just sit for 10 hours or 8 hours. Like, we don't.
I hate
a life.
even using the word now positivity, because I've seen positivity come out the mouth of some vile ass people. I hate it. I hate using the word. I'm about to ban it. I'm about to block you for let me put you in purgatory for saying that shit. Get you the hell up out of here.
You're the one who
shout
said
out to Chaotic Truth. Their ass in purgatory talking about something about positivity. I don't even want to see the word. If you put the word positivity in the chat, I'm putting you in purgatory. Virtually. I'll put you in purgatory for saying positivity. I'm tired of that goddamn word. The way y'all use it it's disrespectful.
We need to put a few other words up in there too, like alpha, that taken out too. Put that to the list. Add alpha to the list, because that's being overused in the wrong way.
I'm just tired. Yeah, I'm just so I don't think it's about the word that you mentioned that I won't say because I have to put myself in purgatory. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and put
You're the one who brought it up.
I'm gonna put myself in purgatory for thinking it.
Thank you. Check out my house while you're there.
I'm back. No.
You ain't go check my property.
It was hot. It's hot in purgatory, y'all. Shit, it's hot. I can't stay back there for long now. It's hot in purgatory. Shit. But listen, I just think that it's not about it's a bunch of negative people. I just think it's a bunch of people that want to escape whatever in real life they have going on, and they need something that they need real entertainment. You know what I'm saying? They need something else to do. And that's why I said, man, I get it. Reading a book is not exciting for some. Traveling is not exciting. Hell, making love is not exciting for some. I'm just saying, find something else to fulfill whatever that hole is or that time gap that you have. And because I think that we're starting to get into this, whatever I do, my kids should emulate type situation. And as your kids watch you emulate these things, as they watch you indulge in these things, they're now going to emulate you, and then you're going to wonder why your children are so messy, why your children are so negative, why your children don't have an infatuation for life, an addiction to life, because you don't worry about your health, you don't worry about anything that's going on that's good. Yeah, I ain't say the word pop. God damn it, I just said it. I'm gone. I just said it. You got it.
Yep. Bye. Yeah, I just think some people, they need chaos to function, and that's just the way it is. I've come across so many people now that they need chaos to function. Without that,
So she just gonna try to take over my show while I'm in purgatory. Did y'all see that shit? Oh, she gonna be back in purgatory for a long time. See you when I get there. I'm just saying, she gonna try to take over my show and start talking.
Joe.
Oh my God, this girl is out of control. Go ahead and say what you got to say, woman. Say what you need to say right now.
I just honestly, but don't you agree? Don't you kind of agree though that some people need
no,
to survive?
I gotta put you in purgatory because Simset So just said positivity. God damn it, I'm in purgatory too. Yeah, just give me a minute, y'all. We out. Okay, we back. We back. We
Why
back.
you
We
put
both
me
had to go
there
to purgatory.
too?
It was a purgatory
Why you
part.
put me there too?
I
I'm
put you
not
there
saying
for
the word.
the P word. That sounds like something else. Let me put you back there for saying P Valley. Let me put you back there for saying P Valley. Okay. Let me stop
Don't
playing
let
with
me.
her.
I will
Please,
get you.
please,
I will get.
please don't get me. Please don't. Please don't. The way my back works.
I'm sending my little hellhounds for you. No. Yeah, but
Hellhounds.
hellhounds. That's what's in purgatory. What you think is in purgatory?
No,
In
not
purgatory is
my
all this shit
purgatory.
that don't even want.
Mm-mm.
Hell don't even want them. Yeah, but I just definitely believe that people thrive on that and becoming more and more like noticeable because everybody has everybody had a voice, but even not everybody should. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying not to be like
No. Say what
just
you
outright
speak your mind.
rude.
Everybody else speak their.
I know, but
God
Mario, I
damn
can
it!
be
Put
rude, so I don't.
put the church lady in purgatory. I want her in purgatory. She the one. She's
All
in
right,
purgatory.
all
Matter
right.
of fact, when they do it,
Here you go.
I'm putting her in purgatory. Bye bye. Had to put her in purgatory because I couldn't get to the church lady. But just know that this is the church lady in purgatory and not Antonio. So Antonio is really actually, and it's the church lady that's in purgatory. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring church lady out of purgatory, but Antonia never left. I want y'all to think about that. Okay, just think about it.
Jesus have mercy. Why you okay? So what? Which one? You confuse me. Is my your sister said it in the chat.
Where she
She
said it
said the
at?
P word right
Sis,
there in the chat.
hit the link real quick. I got to tell you something. Hit the link. Hit the link. Please hit the link.
You said it.
I just got to tell you something real quick.
Don't do it.
I got to tell you something in your ear. It's about our mama. I got to tell you something about our mother. Hit the link. Hit the link real quick. I got to tell you something. It's about our DNA. It's about our DNA strand. Please hit the link. No, hit the link in front of everybody. I'm gonna show you how it really gets. I'm gonna show you how it really gets over here in Tough Love page. Don't go ahead, Antonio. I'll wait for her to hit the link. I'm patient. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So just say how I feel.
Yeah,
no, you're not. Okay, this is how I feel. I feel a bunch of offies. I call offies, and this is just gonna be like if I'm sitting there talking to like best friends. This is how I feel. They're a bunch of offies. They have nothing to offer anybody in life. They can't get no. I gotta word that differently. They can't get any form of sexual encounters. They don't have no talent. They're good for nothing. And I just wish that we could have a banner that every day letting them know that they're a piece of. To be honest,
God
I got a lot more, but I'm trying to I'm curving it because I would just line them up and get rid of them all.
Yeah,
they serve us no purpose.
Let me put you in purgatory if it sound like a female Hitler. Let me put you in purgatory because that was odd. That was murder. Let me just leave her in purgatory. Let her take a nap or something. God, Jesus Christ. You know, line them up. Like, come on now. If I line you up, I'm just trying to give you a hug. I ain't trying to, come on. She back now. She back. Uh-oh. We got action. We got action. Hey, sis, how you doing? Get your ass in purgatory. You bring your ass up here to that bullshit.
Oh.
How dare you hit the link? You thought I was playing? You thought I was blessed? You thought I wouldn't press the button? You thought I wouldn't push the button on your ass, didn't you?
Say no to people again, y'all.
Y'all look, I just met this dude. I don't even know Tough Love like that, yo. For real, he up here trying to look like me.
Oh my God! You get the hell out of here. Get back in purgatory talking that bullshit.
What
You're trying
the
to
hell?
come ruin my show. Smelling like old cheese in this mother.
You just smell like old cheese.
Looking like chunky peanut butter in the face. I ain't trying to play with you, girl. Like, who you playing with?
Look, I'm gonna be with the negativity all 2022, but what I want y'all to do is to take heed.
I want you to get that microphone out your mouth because it's real close to your bottom lip. I'm saying it's rubbing the microphone is rubbing the crust off your lip. Okay. All right. I need you to get that chicken grease or that bacon juice off of the damn stove that you got melted and rub it on your mouth. Rub the bacon juice.
Can we have a moment? Can we have a moment of silence for Tough Love ashy ass elbows, please? Just a moment of silence.
Oh my God.
He been using all my Crisco since he was a little kid.
Oh, hold on. She come from the bad side of the family, y'all. That's not my sister. That's really that was really the veterinarian for our family. That was the veterinarian who we had an opening for sisters, and we just put her in the goddamn situation.
I could attest
but that's all right. Next time you want to eat out of my dog bowl, guess what? You gonna starve. I bet you starve. You won't get no kibbles and bits today. You gonna learn a motherfucking day.
Oh, wow.
Today you will learn.
Oh wow. Really?
I'm sick of it. Sick of it.
I'm
up
sick
here
of
trying to
you.
look like me. Don't be telling these people you related to me. I'm scared.
That's why your earlobe's black. You got black
earlobes. They black because you keep breathing on them. Close your mouth. Close your mouth.
Earlobes. Like
close your mouth.
Your earlobes got sunburn.
You done scorched the back of my neck black as hell. Messing with you.
Oh wow.
Keep on breathing. Stop breathing in my direction. Stop breathing in my direction.
Tell them your underarm hair is.
Tell them why your fingernails. Tell them why your fingernails hairy and black.
Oh wow.
Tell them why.
Wow,
I spent you all that zest for Christmas and you ain't used it yet. It's a shame.
Why your two front teeth is false?
No, they not false. They real now. They real now. They real now. I got a real ass and everything. I brought that from aisle 10 in Walmart. Can't nobody.
She did it.
Yeah, but I want to encourage y'all, man. I love y'all so much. I love the energy. I want to encourage y'all, and I want y'all to know anything that anybody says negative to you, always know that you the opposite. And they be like, girl, I can't stand you and your business. Your business gonna fail. Know that means that you are gonna win and that this is your winning season. If they tell you, you know what, your mama, your daddy doubted you. You know what? At the end of the day, you're going to be who you're going to be, and you're going to stand in your truth, and you're going to fight to be what you're going to be, because you don't answer to what the hell they call you and tell you that you are. You understand? At the end of the day, you're going to be a survivor. You're going to be strong, and you're going to handle your business, and that's on period. People love to do the negative undertones. Guess what? Because they scared to be positive. They scared to be positive. It makes their ass itch. They get nervous. They get nervous. They don't know how to do that. It takes more to be positive and stand in your truth than it does to be negative. That's why people love to get on the negative gravy train. It's easier. They buy the tickets for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? They be buying tickets for the whole year, y'all. They would prepay for negativity. And that's just keeping it a band. They would prepay for negativity, but they won't even put positivity on a layaway plan. That's just real shit.
It on layaway.
Yeah, and then they won't pay that shit off. They would not go pick up their positivity. I'm talking people that called y'all 2-3 times this week by their positivity. Ma'am, actually somebody came in and blessed you and paid off half of your positivity. You only owe a couple of dollars. When you be in? You've been lying to them folks for the last 3 years. You ain't going to pick up their positivity because you really don't want it. You doing shit for face to save face value.
You can't afford it.
No, you can't afford it. You done already put it in your kid's name. Damn, at least go pick it up. Shit, people are terrible. I love y'all though, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to chime in real quick and mess with y'all, but I love y'all, man, and I want y'all to continue to be great. I don't give a damn who else don't want you to be great. You continue to be great. It's okay to stand out of the crowd. It's okay to stand ahead of the crowd, and it's damn sure okay to stand alone if that's what the fuck you got to do. Even if you got your back against the wall, make sure that you got something solid behind you. You feel what I'm saying? So I love y'all. I want y'all to stay encouraged. Don't let nobody break your spirit, break who you are as a person. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be what you decide to be. The key word in that is you. You are going to be what you decide to be. No matter what no one says, they cannot take away that integrity and that fighter inside of you. Choose to be a fighter.
Right.
Anybody can say, I will fight, but doing it is totally different. Let your actions match your words, y'all. Y'all have a blessed Friday.
Hey, sis.
Yes, for sure.
Hey, I appreciate you. Get your ass a purgatory. Bye-bye.
I knew it.
That's a purgatory coming up here with that shit. Trying to roast me on my own shit.
He always comes with it.
I love that dude, man. I swear I love this dude, man. Real. I love this dude. Now give me my Crisco back for Christmas. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.
My shiny face. See you later, shiny face.
Oh
Shiny face
shit!
demon.
No, you said smart.
Man, Big
Wait
E,
till
what's up, man? Big E,
I gotta send a damn drone over your house for Thanksgiving watch. So we start with the drones.
Hey, we can go back and forth now. I be seeing some people like be cracking jokes on here. I be like, man, y'all don't want to get into no real jokes, man. We will tear your ass. I'm telling you, boy, we will tear y'all ass up. But yeah, you know what? I don't. God damn it! She said positivity. Bye, Antonio. Bye bye. Oh shit, this is funny. Okay, she's back.
I said fun.
No,
but somebody in the chat, Jay Watson's positivity. Exactly.
You just said it that time. Bye bye.
What the heck?
I'm tired of that word, man. I'm tired of how the people use it. I'm tired of how they use it. I'm gonna give a one clause. I'm gonna give a 5-minute clause on the word positivity that nobody got to go to Pretoria, so I can say what I need to say. Okay, there we go. I'm just tired of how people use it to promote negativity.
Why? So for you.
I said 5 minutes for everybody. I'm just saying. It's just like we're gonna use this word to what? You can't hear me?
So
it sounds like you delayed. You're delayed. Yeah, it sounded like he was delayed.
Are you talking to me?
So too. Yo, can you hear me?
Of course I can hear you.
Yeah, it sounded like it was a little delay, but yeah, I think the pressure of you said the pressure of well, it says off, but I think you said positivity is causing me serious trauma. I am flagging this. Okay. But I don't you know what? Like I said, I hate the way people are using it. Like I'm gonna make it something bad. Even though it stands for something good, I'm gonna make it something bad. I done heard fake positivity, toxic positivity, like I done heard all of these different sayings, and it's like, dude, like why? You know what I'm saying? It's like why? It's like we condemn everything good and promote everything bad.
People get a hold of a word, they know how to use that shit out, yo. For real. It's just huh?
Yeah, you gotta delay. I said we definitely condemn
because
shit.
Half of me is still purgatory. Stop putting my ass in purgatory. My enzymes, everything is still in purgatory. I'm still trying to get allergies.
Well, since half of your ass in purgatory, let me put your whole ass in purgatory. Now you should be comfortable. Now your crack ain't open. Get your whole ass warm, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, Jesus Christ. About half our ass was in purgatory. Okay, bring the whole ass back. You good?
Next time, give me some. Next time, give me some time to grab my ACs and my fan. Damn. Shit.
Use your hand. Your hand, sister. See, you bougie. You
that didn't
use
sound
your hand.
All right. That ain't right, Mario.
That is. Oh, you trying to make this an X-rated show? Let me get her the hell up out of here. Trying to make this an X-rated. We talking about your hand and fan, ma'am. Nasty self. Jesus Christ.
Gosh, I told you, my mind be wandering. Can we make a list of all the words that we don't want to see anymore, ever again, spoken?
I think I'm just gonna make the statement. Don't say the word. We still in 5 minutes, so don't say the word positivity. I just hate the way they use it. I'm just being honest with you. I hate the way they use it. They to condemn that word and to promote all this other stuff. To me is just like it's hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know.
But don't you think the same thing of like high value man? Don't you think that's like twisted as well?
I haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't heard high value man as much as being condemned as much as I've heard positivity. And maybe it's just
Oh,
because
really?
people are sending me because people are sending me links to people who are saying something about positivity. It's like, oh well, what do you think about this? What do you think about? And half of this stuff I don't even speak on, to be honest with you, because I feel like the people that's using the word, like there's no value or substance there, so there's no real reason to even speak on it or have some response to it, because it's just like, you know, if you as an adult don't value positivity, we have nothing to talk about. I'm just being honest with you. If you don't value that in your, I don't give a damn who you are, what your status is in life. If you don't value that word, there is something wrong with you. I don't care if you in church, a club, daycare, Winn-Dixie, Walmart, wherever you at, whatever state you at. If someone is speaking something that's going to be relevant and an asset to your life, and you say, I'm not here for that, bro, we ain't got nothing to talk about. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
It's like garlic to a vampire. You say the positive.
Hey, kryptonite to Superman. It's like kryptonite to Superman. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
Hell yeah.
I'm just being honest with you, man.
It's crazy. The world is though. It's crazy how people think. It's not everybody that think. Like I told you, like since I found this part of YouTube, I didn't know it was called that. But in this side, you know, like part of YouTube or whatever the God, I don't know. That's the part I hear the worst of everything. I swear, like the other day, I was listening to a content creator all the time. I'm not a creator, and this person spoke like we were still in. The person spoke like in slavery, like the grand that child, raise that child while the mama wow, and we keep that fucking grand. Ask kids for the grandmother to raise them, not slave days. Like, where are you traveling to? Airplanes, there's trains, buses. Like, you don't have to walk anymore or 100 miles. What are you talking about, lady? And the whole thing reminded me of boot licking, ass kissing black people. Uncle Tom's. It reminded me of the whole movie Django, of Saxon's character in Django. That's what it reminded me of.
Sim said so. I think there's a weak signal. So there's a little delay. So just I ask that you be patient or whatever, because I'm looking at Antonio's and it's yellow and it's not green. So there may be a weak signal just based on the area that she's in. Just her sound sounds a little choppy. Yeah, they said the sound sounds a little choppy.
Fix my. It's the fire. I'm sorry, we had a fire, y'all. We had a fire. Somebody set a fire. So kind of messed up. And where I live, like it. Oh God, it takes them so long to be back. Excuse me. So I'm sorry if there's a delay, but also it's because Mario keep putting me in purgatory. And it's hard to keep coming back from that, you know.
What I told you about snitching? What did I tell you about some snitches, boy, going on this one? This is Antonia Takashi 6ix9ine. She's a female Takashi 6ix9ine in purgatory. I hope y'all meet down there, for real. Okay. I hope y'all meet down there. This is ridiculous. Meet down there.
We having dinner together.
I bet y'all are. I bet y'all are. Well, look, I'm about to.
And our guest Sim sets up.
I'm about to wrap up. Go ahead and give me your final thoughts on the topic of we all have problems.
I don't have no problems.
No,
I don't have any problems because, to be honest, people are my only problem from them, and I just choose who I want to be around because I don't have problems. I don't stress because it's pointless. Did you put me in purgatory?
No, go ahead. I was just putting the title.
Oh, I thought you did. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't stress. I've learned at an early age, like not to stress. It's the number one cause of all death, and that's in the US. You know, Americans stress too much. I don't have time for it. I'm not gonna do it. I make times, but I try to solve it within 5 minutes. If I can't solve it, I give it to God. Because if I can't do it humanly, then why am I gonna stress about it? You know, whatever it will be, but I'll do my best to try to situation, you know, cause any kind of any issues like that. But as far as problems, I have none. If any comes my way, I just get rid of it quickly.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Jenny says Antonio don't have no problems. She has attorneys. That's what's
Jenny,
up.
you are correct.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Antonio, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for hitting the link. I appreciate the conversation, and thank you for being such a good sport. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now go oil your knees.
That's it. That's it. You and my sister can live in purgatory together. Bye-bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and give my little monologue real quick. We all have problems. Ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to have problems. I know that sounds cliche, but it's okay to have problems. It's okay to not have all your shit together and be working on your shit. That's what's important, to work on your shit. Right? It's okay that you don't feel like you need to be perfect in order to help other people. I think that I've noticed that there are so many people that they pride themselves on, let me see if this looks better. No, I don't like that. Just playing around with this right here quick. They pride themselves on making sure that they promote the worst in you. You know, like, hey, we've talked for an hour and 30 something minutes today. They'll take 2 minutes and say, oh, well, this was really the message. No, the message is the message. The message is the message. You know what I'm saying? We all have problems. We need to stop condemning one another. We need to stop disrespecting one another. We need to stop name calling one another. We need to stop trying to expose one another, dox one another. You know what I'm saying? And start treating people with some respect. There's another generation that are, believe it or not, that are looking at us. There are younger people that are looking at us saying that they don't have any respect for us because of how we conduct ourselves online, how we team up with this person and say this about this person. They're looking at us like, what the hell? I literally asked someone of another race that I was sure was going to give me an honest answer, and he sure enough did, and was like, yo, what type of people are them? What type of people do that to each other? We're not fighting. These black people are not fighting the KKK. They're not fighting against Ukraine. I'm sorry, Russia. They're not fighting for a cause. It's just we're doing it just to do it. We're doing it just to do it. And we label it as entertainment. We put the thumbs up and we say yes. Well, I'm saying no. I'm saying no. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If I was condemning other YouTubers, my chat would be full. People would be hollering and screaming and yesing and liking and doing all this other stuff. But it's like when you have some substance. And what's the substance today? What's the substance today? Well, the value of it is us knowing that we all have problems that we're working through, that we're working on, and healing that we need to do. And we can't heal steadily condemning everyone. We can't heal trying to expose other people's problems. Because really, I see a lot of people online that have problems. And I'm going to be honest with you, how they go about healing is hurting other people. Y'all hear me? Can anybody hear me? How they go about healing is just hurting other people every day for hours. Whether it's by video, by community tab, by comments. It's every single day. You can't tell me somebody that's that dedicated to hurting other people has a happy life. You can't tell me that. Now, I'm going to use this word, now, hopefully for the very last time on this page. We have abused this word positivity to the point where people do not understand the real true meaning of it. It is just trying to be better, you guys. Trying to see things in a different light. Trying not to overreact every comment. Trying not to go savage at every negative statement. It's just trying to do better. Trying to be better people, better adults, better citizens, better parents, better role models, better leaders, better providers. Just trying to do better. That's what positivity is. Whether it's trying not to curse so much, smoke so much, drink so much, watch negative things, it's just trying to do better. It don't make you perfect. It don't make you thinking that you're holier than thou. It don't mean you can't curse. It don't mean you can't have sex out of wedlock. It don't mean you can't go to the strip club no more. No, it's trying to realize that there is more to life than hurting other people, condemning other people. Some of these people work so hard at hurting other people, you have to ask, well, damn, are you happy? Are you happy? You want substance, you done came to the right place, y'all. Are you happy? Because if you are happy and you are working on your happiness, there's no way in hell what you're doing online aligns with that. It can't. If you love your children, it don't align. If you love your man or your woman, it doesn't align. If you love your job, it don't align. If you love your life, it don't align. People spend more time online, 30 to 40 hours a week, condemning other people for less than $200 a month. Let that sink in. Doing this for thing. You can't tell me that you're not a hurt person. You can't tell me you're not a hurt person. Because there's no profit. Ladies and gentlemen, find someone's going to help you heal, not help you deflect. That's going to help you reflect and not reflect on how bad of a person you are, because we all get bad shit with us, right? We all got something going on that we're not so excited and elated about, but we're working on those things. But here's the thing, you can't heal hurting other people, condemning other people. Everybody goes through misfortune. Everybody has something that they say, damn, I wish I would have done that a little bit better. I wish I would have seen that a little bit different. There are content creators, there are influencers that have platforms that have so much talent. I see you, church girl. They have so much talent. Like they can hold an audience, they can tell a story. Well, imagine them telling a story about something that they're working on, something people that they're working with, giving a good news story. How come every time you open your mouth, it's disparaging comments? It's promoting the downfall of someone else. But it's crazy when you hear people that say, not here for the positivity, but all this black on black crime. So what you here for? If Black Lives Matter, what are you here for? As soon as a Caucasian police officer kills a black person, the first thing we do is we scream Black Lives Matter. Oh, hell no. Let me get the hashtag. Oh, it ain't going down on my watch. But what's funny about it is every day that we have an opportunity to enlighten more people, to embrace, to empower, to inform others, to not overthink, to not be so aggressive, to not go to a level of savagery. We skip the mark on it and push the button on negativity. So when you say you're not here to talk about positivity, or you're not here for the positivity, well, you're fucking losing me. Because I know there's a lot of negative shit going on in the world. So you're losing me. Because none of these people are going at the Bloods and Crips, the local drug dealers. None of these people are going at the men beating up Will on a regular basis. You're losing me when you say you're not here for the positivity, but what you're doing is adding to the fuck shit. You're losing me. I need to be mad at the white police officer that killed the black man, but not upset with the black man that's constantly, daily, hourly, minute by minute, second by second, month by month, year by year, all they do is promote fuck shit. Wow. Sim says, so let me address this real quick for you. Is dissing Black Lives Matter positive or negative? There's nothing wrong with my sound. I'm thinking. When you stand in front of people and you talk about change, talk about betterment, you talk about doing something different, you talk about changing the narrative, there's a level of responsibility. I didn't start Black Lives Matter. I am not yet affiliated with Black Lives Matter. However, I can tell you that if you are the leader of Black Lives Matter and you've raised over $90 million based on donations, based on people giving you money, so that way you can provide defense, protection, rehabilitation, relocation for people, for Black people that need your assistance and your help, that need your voice, and you fucking fail, then I'm not worried about a diss, because the disrespect is there. You care more about a mansion for $6 million than putting that into a community center and say, well, I don't need to live in a $6 million home. I need to put this into a location where, guess what? We have lawyers available. We have counselors available for those that need rehabilitation. We have some type of training and coding system available. So when people get out of jail for whatever reasons, they can come there and now learn a trade so that way they can go out and be productive citizens. So this ain't no goddamn diss. So many people are afraid to talk about things that matter. This shit is sickening. Beating your chest and acting like what you're doing is so needed. Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, I wish YouTube would go through manually and sit down and listen to some of the shit that's being played on YouTube and fucking use their IP address and get rid of the whole goddamn channel. The whole goddamn channel. Because it's ridiculous. Hurt people hurting more people on a daily basis. Zero substance. You're teaching other Black women how to hate other Black women. Teaching other Black women, Black men, how to hate other Black men. Teaching this Black community here to hate that Black community there. teaching this community here how to hate gay people. It's all over this shit. No wonder when you get someone that's in charge of Black Lives Matter organization, they can take $6 million and go buy a home, and none of these black content creators say anything about it because they're too busy fighting one another. They're too busy fighting one another. This shit ain't rocket science that I'm talking about. And it ain't got a goddamn thing to do with positivity. It's about caring. It's about trying to do better, trying to change the narrative that we as black people don't care. Get the bigger picture. And to answer your question, Sim said so, because I don't believe this is about being positive or negative, right? But to answer your question about Senator X, it was a Caucasian Marine that I actually was downrange with. And he said, this is ridiculous. The time that is spent doing this, you can be really promoting some real change. This is a white Caucasian male that was a decorated Marine, now a successful entrepreneur with his own company, and has employees. The dude said, if one of my employees were sitting down listening to some of the shit of the links that I sent him, he said they would have been fired. Isn't it crazy what we value, what we think is important? We talked about Kevin Samuels dying on top of a whatever, blah, 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 blah. But here's the thing. Suppose suppose the content creator that you love the most, suppose they pass away, right? And the last message that they pushed out was how to dox somebody, how to expose somebody, how to hate on black women, how to hate on black men, how to hate the black community, how to hate white people, how to hate gay people. Hate, 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 hate. Hate. This ain't about being positive. This is about being realistic. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday, and I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your energy, your time. I appreciate the donations. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being welcoming to my sister. Thank you much for being welcoming to me. But my mission, I'm gonna be honest with you, my mission here on YouTube is just to provide a little bit of balance. Quite frankly, just a little bit of balance. I don't belong to nobody's. I am a black man on YouTube. You put me in a sector, ToughLove got his own goddamn sector. He got his own sector. Now, I'm going to tag some content creators in this message because I would love to get some feedback to see what they think about this. So hopefully they could take the time throughout this weekend or maybe even next week to give a nice reply to this or whatever. I mean, you know, what they think about it or whatever. But let's stop using the word positivity because you guys have dismantled it, downgraded, beat it up, kicked it in the ass. You've done all types of shit to that word. And a lot of people, I'm gonna be honest with you, they never had the loyalty, integrity, or dignity to even carry the word anyway. Nothing on their page signifies anything about positivity. Zero. So that's why we have to condemn the word. We have to put something bad with the word positivity, whether it's toxic or it's fake or it's this or it's that. It's people that don't hold themselves to a standard, that don't hold themselves to a standard, that hate that word, that's not concerned with that word, that's not concerned about that conversation. And that's what I see here. Because when you hold yourself to a standard, good things that are an asset to your life is never off the table. Can I say it again for the slow people? Good things that are an asset to your life, whether that's people, whether that's conversation, whether that's a vehicle, whether that's a home, those things are off the table when it comes to your life because you are a good person in real life. I truly believe that. Trauma bonding. Gathering up to condemn other people, not a thing. It's never been my thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mario J. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is Tough Love. Until next time, enjoy your weekend, stay blessed, and adult up. Peace.